morning, good evening, wherever you may be, DeFi Den community. I wanted to make a quick video giving more context into the amazing alpha that Whale posted in the community group not too long ago. And that is the fact that sFLR is on an extreme discount. So if you take advantage, you could get a nice little yield, more so than what you would if you were an LP or in any other opportunity in a short turnaround, which is about 2 weeks, given the flow in which I'll show you. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, so starting over here on Deck Screener, if you pull up the sFLR chart and make sure you're denominating the price of sFLR and wrap this is how you'll be able to see the opportunity. So anytime you see these pumps in sFLR, at least for now, while there's still flare drops and things of that nature going on, that is when you can tell that a flare drop has been added to the sFLR uh, underlying collateral to support the price of sFLR increasing. So anytime you see like these flat right here, that means like it's just kind of chilling. It's not really depegged from the price of S or from the price of flare, excuse me. And then the minute there's like staking rewards or a flare drop added, you'll see, like, especially for these flare drops, you'll see these massive spikes right here, and then it kind of goes flat. And then there's of course some sell off, so there's some depegging there, obviously some opportunity to take advantage of that, which means basically you'll get sFLR on discount. So you'll be able to use wrap to acquire sFLR. And then if you kind of loop the opportunity, meaning you just unlock that sFLR, you'll end up getting more wrap than what you started with, right? And then again, you'll see these flat periods and then these massive spikes, right? So here we see a massive downward move on sFLR. This is almost equivalent to, and this not even almost, this downward move right here is the equivalent of a flare drop or a flare drop combining it with like staking rewards being added. So obviously this little dip here is as if a flare drop or staking rewards is missing from the pool, right? Not saying that it is. I'm just simply saying that this shows me that there's an opportunity to take my wrap swap it for sFLR, unstake my sFLR, and end up with more wrap than what I began with, right? So that is the main crux of it all. When you see these downward moves right here, of course, you'll want to take advantage of that by taking some wrap swapping it into sFLR, and then unstaking that sFLR to end with more wrap than what you began with. And that is exactly what I did. So I went over to OpenOcean. I had, and this came about with conversation that me, Whale, and Steven were having. I had like 500K wrap that I just had delegated, didn't really know what to do with it at the time. So it was just sitting there delegating. Um, and in that conversation, this suggestion came about. So I went over to OpenOcean and wanted to see what the price impact would be. At the time of me doing this, the price impact was 0.01%. Now it's 0.14%. So the opportunity is definitely slipping away little by little. So if you do take advantage of this, you'll want to act on it as quickly as possible. Otherwise, the potential gain in this move decreases as time goes on. So again, I had 500K wrap wanted to take advantage of this move. So I swapped 500K for about the same amount of sFLR. And what I did was I went over to Scepter and I unstaked that sFLR that I had, and then I went over to request, and it shows you how much. And in fact, I think I got less sFLR than what you would currently get. Let me look. Yeah, 343,691 for the same amount of wrap flare. So you actually might end up better off in the opportunity. Honestly, now that I think about it. But I received 343,391 S flare for 500 or 500,000 wrap flare. So what I did was I unstaked that S flare, and because of the depegging, right, my 500,000 wrap flare is now 10,000 more. So by unstaking the S flare to receive my wrap flare, I am receiving 10,027 wrap flare on top of the 500,000 that I began with, right? So that is what I mean by, if you take advantage of this, you could potentially walk away with more flare that you could earn by being an LP or any other opportunity. This is the equivalent of a flare drop for me in particular. So again, this is how much I had delegated for the last flare drop, and this is about how much I received in my flare drop. Actually, it was like 11,000, so it's a little less than what I received in my last flare drop. But being able to quickly, in a matter of 2 weeks, receive the same amount or about the same amount that I would receive in a flare drop by taking advantage of this is amazing. So when Whale or any of us post a potential opportunity that you might want to take advantage of, it is best to hop on that as soon as possible, as long as you understand what you're doing. Obviously, if you don't understand what you're doing and we need to provide more context, be sure to say that or ask for that in the announcement channel when that announcement is made, because we want to make sure that we're all able to take advantage of these amazing opportunities when they come by, because the rest of the community, the rest of the network probably doesn't see this opportunity, right? And the longer you wait, the less of the returns you could potentially get until that opportunity is basically gone, and it won't make sense to make that same play anymore. So yeah, again, just wanted to provide a little bit more context into what Whale was saying when he was saying that S Flare was on an extreme discount, because I'm happy. I had 500,000 wrap flare just sitting there delegating. And on top of that, I'll still be able to take advantage of the flare drop, even though I have to wait 2 weeks for this wrap flare to basically be unstaked and be claimable again. So not only could I potentially receive almost a flare drop worth of flare in this play by unstaking, but I could almost be double dipping when it comes time to the next flare drop. It may be about the same or it could be more, who knows, right? So we'll just have to see about that. And I'll definitely report back whenever the next flare drop is over to give you that full context on how you can take advantage of a play like this, and to just be on the lookout for the next time an opportunity like this occurs. So I hope this video was informative. I hope you liked this video. And yeah, be on the lookout for these opportunities. See you later, DeFi Den. Peace.